Hola, hello, welcome and welcome back. I am EJ, the owner and creator behind EJ's Creations. So we're kind of still market prepping. My market is October 5th, and that's going to be the last market we do in Texas. We are moving. So yeah, so doing last minute market prepping and packing and getting ready for the estate sale. Today is, what is today? September 13th, 2024. And our estate sale is September 27, 28, and 29. And so I've been kind of packing and clearing things out, setting it out for the estate sale. And just kind of prepping for that. And then also, you know, cleaning everyday life, you know, on top of all of the things that I've been doing. And honestly, I meant to do this video this morning. It is actually, what time is it? 4:14 right now. And I didn't realize what time it was, you guys, because I'm like focused, you know. When I'm focused, I just keep going. I don't pay attention to the time. I didn't even eat lunch today, you guys. My husband actually showed up about 2 and brought me a chai tea. And I was like, what the world? So I was like, I'm not going to eat lunch now. I'll just wait for dinner because I'm not that hungry anyways. When I'm busy, I don't eat. And I know that's bad and I should, but because, you know, I'm just just go. I don't know. Are you like that too? I just, you know, was thinking like, first of all, like I've completed a huge project. Well, for me, it's huge, right? It was a lot. A crochet project, and I'll show you that in just a little bit, but I want to show you first what I did. So I have like these 4, actually I have more. I have 3 more sweatshirts that are like a navy blue, and I'm thinking I might embroider on that as well, maybe on Sunday, because I want to do Sunday my cutoff time for anything that I'm going to embroider. So and I'm going to show you one of the designs I'm thinking of doing on a t-shirt. Just because now that I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. And they might like it, right? Because it's Texas and they kind of like those things. So let me show you. Let me show you what I've done, okay? And these are just one-off sizes, one-off colors. And I've, you know, just like I said, it's just I'm going to incorporate in this. I'm going to take it to this 4-hour event, you guys, and see if I can get this sold, because I need to sell all of the stuff. And then I'll tell you about this other thought that I had in a little bit. Let me show you what I did. So I had this design, and it says the reader, and it's on this side, and this is how I packaged them, you guys. So hopefully you can see it in the glare. Let's see. I think you can see it. So that's how I put the size there. That way they could just see it if they like it. And then I did the ghost with the books. Is he not cute or what? Now this other one is my absolute favorite. And I want to do this design as well. So I'm kind of like teeter-tottering between 2 designs. Actually, I do have shirts in this particular color that the sweatshirt is in to do this design, and I'm in love with this design. I absolutely love it. Like, I want to, if this one doesn't sell, I'm going to keep it for myself, because I think it's so cute. And that is this little ghosty. So I put 2 designs together. I actually added the bow to the ghost, and I think it looks so cute. And because like this mushrooms and the ghosties are still in, and the bows, I thought that this was cool. And then you know, the colors, you know, I changed up the colors of the flowers because they were really like lighter colors, and I wanted something more vibrant because the color of the sweatshirt is a very light blue, and I really wanted it to pop, and that's exactly what it did. It didn't disappoint. So I'm thinking of adding these to t-shirts, and I have all like the small, the medium, the large, the extra large, and a double extra large. And I'm thinking I want to do this maybe. So I have today and tomorrow to kind of think about it, because I've already done the other things that I wanted to do, and I'm going to show you that in just a bit. And yeah, I'm in this my t-shirt in shorts because again, I'm packing. I was cleaning out things and organizing things for the estate sale, and I don't want to wear my nice clothes when I'm doing stuff like that, or when I'm working with glue or anything like that. But anyways, so that's one of the designs that I'm thinking of adding to his t-shirt. But I really love this. Like if I had the funds, I would order more sweatshirts because I know this design's gonna go. I know someone's gonna buy that one. The next one is super, super cute. And this is the one I was talking about, that this is this, you know, I know the people in Texas, the people that live in Texas and Houston area are definitely gonna love this design. And this is the one I was initially thinking about putting it on a t-shirt. And it's almost, the t-shirt's a little bit lighter color than this one, but it kind of, it'll match. So let me show you that. Is that not cute? Like, I don't know if it's the thread that I used on the hat, and on the howdy kind of pops out like a 3D. And I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, yeah. And the thread has like a little bit of a tint of a red to it. And I think that made it look a whole lot different. Because when I look at it online and I was playing around with it and I was trying to say, well, should I add this, should I not? And then I'm like, let me just try it in this thread and see if it looks good. And I love the way it looks. So those are the things as far as embroidery. That's what I've done so far. And I'm thinking of doing the 2 designs in a t-shirt, just because I'm also I'm thinking about beanies as well. Beanies will be really fast. So, but as far as t-shirts, I have 3 navy blue sweatshirts, and they're different sizes. Like they're not like all the sizes. But I think that I may add something to the navy blue sweatshirts. I don't know what yet. I'm thinking of something that you can use every day. Not any kind of holiday theme or anything like that. And then the 2 ghosty designs, I'm thinking of doing those because I have the color t-shirts for that. And I think that ghosty one, I know that if it was if I had more sweatshirts, that one would sell out for sure. I don't know if the t-shirts will, but I know the sweatshirts would have. Like, I know that one's not going to stick around. So as far as apparel wise, that's what I've gotten done for that. Now, as far, I don't know if you know, I think I've mentioned it before, I also make bracelets with these are AAA graded gemstones, and I use them into bracelets. So they're authentic, you know, gemstones. And I've made them into bracelets. Now, when I started making these, I think it was back in 2016 or 2017, actually. No, I think it was 2016. I actually started making these and selling them, and they were just like hot. Like I never could keep it in stock. And as I was packing and stuff, I found my box of beads and things, and I started playing around with them, and I made 2 bags full, you guys. And so what I've done was like pretty much like I used to put them on the little bracelet tags, but I thought, you know what, I like it like this better because it's easier. I won't lose the bracelet. They won't snag on something if they were just loose or in a bag and tangle up, because that was another thing they would do. I like them in packages like this now, and then I just slipped a card and told, like, this is turquoise and it's a protection stone of healing and an emotional imbalance, and that's what that looks like. And then I also have, like, you know, the Indian agate, and that's, you know, grounding and balance and focusing and gives you clarity. And then I added a little elephant to that. And then this one is, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but this is about money and good luck and success and creativity. So I basically put that in there. It tells you what it is, gives you the name of the gemstone. It gives you a brief description. And then, you know, it has my you know, EJs and then my website there. But yeah, I have a bunch of them. I have for men as well. So I have unisex ones, and then I have some that are really feminine for female. But you know, my favorite ones are, like, I really love the Indian agate and this other one here. But I also love the dog tooth amethyst. Like, that is such a pretty amethyst. And I know you probably cannot see it, but I also like, you know, I mean, I love them all actually. And so that's what I've done here. I just kind of like, you know, here's another like a unisex one. I have a few unisex ones. And so I'm gonna put them on that big pegboard that we made and put them on those little pens, and that way it'll all be there if they want to look at them. But I definitely love, this is the first time I used these packages, because like I said, I used to just clip them onto the thing, and then when they bought them, I would put it into a little sack, and attached to the sack would have the meaning of the stone. But now I've thought, you know what, I'm just going to give a brief description, the name of the actual gemstone, that they can actually go and look up themselves, and then just put it in here, because number one, it protects it and it won't get tangled up, or you know, anything like that. So that was what I spent all day doing, was going through all these, and I have 2 bags full of these, and I'm actually going to, like, they're not going to be that expensive because I'm trying to move inventory, and this is going to be my last market here in Texas, and I'm looking forward to the new state, because when I looked up like all of the craft shows and markets and stuff like that, they are definitely packed down. So I'm really looking forward to going to those and not having to worry about a hurricane or a tornado or a flood or any of those things. So I'm excited about it. So and I can't wait to share that with you. I'm actually thinking of documenting it so that you can see, you know, like I've already packed. Well, to be honest, a lot of things were already packed. Like I never unpacked, and I think I mentioned that in the last video. Like I never unpacked from the time that we moved here, because I don't know, I just knew we were going to move, but I didn't know it was going to be all of a sudden. Like, you know, it came time to renew our lease. We talked about it. We said we wanted to move, but we were just going to go month to month and then see, you know, what we were really waiting for was for me to get employment or for the business to pick up to then move. But that didn't happen. Neither of those happened. We're just gonna move, and I'm excited. So I'm like, let me try to move this inventory. And before I show you the crocheted, I'm like impressed. I'm like excited about this one, and I'm like 95% done. But I'm gonna show you because and I'll tell you why I'm 95% done with this crocheted item. But our items, there's 2. But I'm excited about it. But anyway, what I was thinking, that I'm going to have this event October 15th, the market of 5th, October 5th. And I'm thinking I'm already going to have an estate sale at the end of September. But if I don't sell everything, I'm thinking of maybe having another estate sale and clear out my inventory just to see if it'll move. See if anybody will show up and buy it. And I could just do like a 1 day. Or I could do a weekend and see if anybody shows up, because, you know, to actually advertise on the estatesale.net, it was like $100. So, you know, and it could be like 3 days or whatever, you know, so however many days you want it. So initially I was going to push this to October, the estate sale, but because my husband and I are just so anxious to go, we decided, let's do the end of September. Let's be ready for it. That way we could see what we have, what we still need to donate, and then, you know, go from there, right? And then hopefully we can move in October. If not, it'll be like the first week of November. But we're really pushing for October. Or if anything, for myself and the animals to go first. And then my husband will come in November, but I'm excited. I'm like so excited. Anyways, so that's what I was thinking. Like maybe if I had a, you know, if I did, because the market is only going to be for 4 hours. And I'm like, you know, thinking about all the things that I have and a lot of the things that I'm going to clearance down. Like I'm going to have a clearance table just to move inventory, you guys, because I don't want to carry it. I don't want to carry it with me. And I'm even thinking of even like my t-shirts and sweatshirts. I think the t-shirts we're going to do like buy one, get half off, you know, on the next t-shirt. And then maybe the sweatshirt, I may even reduce $5 just because I want to move inventory. And I think that way it might happen. I might move a lot more than none. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to moving. I'm looking forward to the market. I feel very good at this point with how much I've packed. As you can see, things have been moving. This one here, I'm actually going to take down. I'm going to keep that one because it's a long one and it has, you know, as you can see, it has the stand. So I'm going to keep that one, and then I have 2 more in the other room that I'm keeping. But the other room is completely set up for an estate sale. That big open area out here, set up for an estate sale. Downstairs, set up for an estate sale. Like, everything is set up. And yeah, it does bug me because I don't like clutter and I don't like a mess. But I know that it's gonna move, right? And so I'm gonna use probably next week, not all of next week, but part of next week to I already have prices written down on what I'm gonna sell things, to go and tag everything. I've already started doing that in that other room, but I haven't done, you know, like the little knickknacks and the dishes downstairs. Like, literally, we're trying to sell everything except for like the pots and pans, because I just had bought those when we moved here. The, you know, set of knives, things like that, the necessities. But everything else, like, we're just like, we'll just keep one of those, you know, because it's just 2 of us. Like, we don't need all of the things. And we had it because of, you know, being here, my kids are here, and they would come over to eat and, you know, all those things. But now that we're going to be in a whole other state, I don't know how often I'm going to see my kids, or how often they will see me out there. I probably will be coming down here, you know, every few months to come and see them. But anyway, we're going to clear out, basically. So yeah, let me show you. So that is what I've been working on. And these 2 bags took me all day because I was going through all the things, and then going into Canva, sizing down the cards. So this is, I printed it on cardstock to slip in there. But, you know, and then having to type everything out, it did take me a while. And I didn't even realize, like, oh, excuse me. Like I said, I didn't realize, like, the time. So, which is okay, because I actually needed a day like this where I kind of, like, didn't do a whole lot of, like, pushing, moving boxes and doing like that. Like, I was packing earlier, but not to the point where it was strenuous. It was just like last minute things, putting them into a box and taping it. Especially here, like, I put the yarn away, and then things like that, lighter things that I had out because, like, I was working on this project. Now I do have a small thing of yarn out because I do have to finish something on the crochet project that I'm about to show you. So I do have that out, but I do have, that can go in another box. But that other room over there is completely packed except for my blank inventory, but that's already in a big tub, so there's nothing to pack, right? Because it's already in it, in a tub that we could just carry, and that's it. Like, everything else is pretty much set to be moved. But all right, I'm gonna take a quick drink of my chai. I'm a very slow drinker when I have, like, my chai teas and stuff like that, because I want to savor every taste of it. Like, I just want to, like, drink it very slowly. I don't know, call me weird, but are you guys ready for this? Like, oh my god, like, I'm looking at them and I'm amazed that I actually did this, because if you'd have asked me this a few months ago if I could make these things, I would have been like, no, absolutely not, I can't do it, nope, can't do it. Now I'm like, wow, I'm like impressed with my progress. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm actually shocking myself because I actually did this. Now, was it painful? Was my hand killing me? Absolutely. Was there numbness? Absolutely. Did I want to, like, throw it out the window because I was in such pain? Yes, I did. I wanted to do all of those things, but I absolutely love these things. I'm like in love with them. And if they don't sell, I'm going to keep them. I'm absolutely keep them. But if they sell, they sell. I'll make another one for next year. But let me show you. And I say that they're 95% done because I have to do their eyes. I'm not good at embroidering eyes, you guys. And I don't think they will look good with just like those safety eyes. I don't think they will look good with that. I have to embroider their eyes, and I'm not good with that yet, you know. And so I'm like, well, they're just eyeless right now. They can't see. But let me show you. Here's Santa. Oh my God, look at him. He's got glasses, y'all, but he can't see. He ain't got no eyes. Yeah, look at, I put him on a doll stand, but are they not, I mean, is he not cute? Adorable. This is acrylic yarn, and there's his little hat. I sewed his hat on just because I don't want it to fall out, but hello. Merry Christmas if I don't see you. So adorable, right? I am in love with this pattern. Like, it wasn't even a pattern. I followed a tutorial, and let me show you. Then I'm in love with her. Like, I'm in love with this one right here because I forgot I didn't cut this little yarn down here, but it's okay. Look at her. Is she not so damn cute? Look at her. Look at her little curls, you guys. Like, oh my God. Look at her ears. Oh my God. Like, I did not think I could do this. Like, when I watched the tutorial, I was like, okay, I think I can do that, right? And then I'm like, oh, no, look at the hair and look at the, like, everything. I was like, no. And then the beard, like, when I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, it fits my face. Like, it's huge, right? But no, it's perfect. I thought I did it wrong, but no, it is absolutely perfect. And look at the little nose. Oh my God, so cute. Yeah, she's got glasses too, but she had no eyes, so she can't see. She can't see. Is she not so freaking adorable with her little cupcake? Oh my God. And then look at her hair, you guys. Look at her little headband. Is that not cute? I don't know. I'm in love with them. I am. I am in love with them. Adorable. I made the glasses as well, and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is kind of put something here, maybe glue them or put another piece just to keep them, because if they fall out, it's going to like come apart, I think. I don't know. I just think that they need something to help them. But let me show you both of them together. Oh my God, adorable. So cute. So cute. Oh my gosh. I am in love with them. Like, I was like, oh, am I ever gonna get done? Like, seriously. But I wasn't working on it every day either. I was like working on it, and then I would put it down because my wrist and my arm, everything, all the pain, everything that was here, even though I wore a brace, and I even have my brace here. Like, after I was done, I put this on. Like, this is the more stiff one, but I have the other one that it kind of supports the thumb and the wrist. It was still hurting me, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to not do this. And then I didn't work on it for a week, and then I came back to it, and then I felt the pain again. Then I put it down, and then like every other day or every 2 days, I wasn't working on this every day, and maybe that's why it felt like forever and a day. But they're almost done. I just need to get the courage to put their eyeballs on before October 5th. So otherwise they'll just have no eyes. But I'm in love with them, and I can't wait. So I started looking at other like patterns on Etsy. Well, this one isn't, I mean, I don't know if she has an Etsy shop or if it's on Etsy, but I followed a YouTube tutorial. I think it's Greta Wings or something like that. So she has it in Spanish, and then I think she has one in English as well. And I mean, if you know how to crochet, you could follow along. She puts the subtitles up on the top, so you could definitely follow along. But I'm loving it. I love it. And I was looking for a pattern of a Santa and the Santa Claus and the Mrs. Claus, because I wanted something like more realistic. I didn't want a plushie type. I didn't want it to use, I know that it probably would have been like faster had I used the other yarn for plushies, but I wanted something that made it look like realistic, something that you would probably see at a store. And I mean, come on now, look at, does she, I mean, if you saw her at a store, you'd probably want to buy her. Like, I was gonna put a present instead of a cupcake, but I was like, let me just follow the tutorial. This here is velvet yarn. Like, I put velvet yarn on her sleeves and on the bottom of her dress, and then on Santa it's on his coat. Let me just set her down. On Santa it's on his coat, it's on his hat, it's on the little ball, it's on his coat as well, and his here. Like, I can't right now with them. Oops, he just fell off. He said, put my eyes on. That's what he's telling me. It's like, girl, you need to get it together. Put me some damn eyes so I can see what I'm doing. That's what he's just telling me, but he's just gonna have to wait because I'm not gonna do it today because it's already late in the day and the lighting is already getting horrible. And so maybe I'll do this like sometime next week because it won't take me that long, right? So they'll just be hanging out here. I'm actually going to sell my standing desk. So maybe Flexi Spot would sponsor me and give me a Flexi Spot desk, right? Because this desk, I like it, but it has like a level, right? So this desk space isn't wide enough. So I thought, you know what? I was already going to buy another one anyways once we moved, or actually once I got a job, because this one, there's not a lot of desk space because it has that elevation at the top. So it's like, you know, so much and then it goes up and it's good. But, and I like the little hidden cubby here, and it has little drawers here on the side. And I like that, but I don't like that there's not that much space here. So it's hard for me to work here. And then of course I have my laptop on this one. So, and I don't want to look at the wall when I'm working. I like to look outside because the window is like bare behind you. And I like to look at the trees and the sky as I'm working on things. So I'm, you know, in this next space, when I go in October to go look for a place to live, whether it be in a townhouse or a house, I'm going to look for a lot of windows because that's what I need. I need a place with windows. You know, we're not buying yet. We're just going to rent because obviously we're just moving. It just happened. It's just, my husband's transferring his job. So, you know, it's just a move, but I need a lot of light. And I'm going to look at the lighting when we get there. Like, I need it to, even if it's, you know, it's raining outside, I just want the windows open. I want that naturalness to come in. I love to look outside, and I love opening windows. So I want like the airflow. I don't know. I don't know if you're like this or if I'm the only one that's not like this. Like, even though I don't like I like the AC on. I like the cool room from the AC, but I like windows open. I like to hear the birds and, you know, hear the wind, and I like to hear those things. So anyways, too much information, right? Anyways, so that's what I've been up to this week. And actually since last week, I finished Santa and Mrs. Claus yesterday, you guys. And I was like, oh my God, finally. And I kept telling you guys, I'll show you when I'm done with it in the next video. And I'm actually finished them and I'm excited about it. And if I do, well, I'm not going to start on another one until I move. But I won't have any shows yet, you know, but it'll just be for myself or maybe I won't. You know, but I was thinking, like, if I started on one, I'll do it very slowly, like, you know, do all the parts and then put that in a bucket or something that keeps everything together, and that way when I get closer and closer, I'll have most of the stuff done. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. And then actually having some, like, if I did that, right, like, say if I did start doing that once we move and just do all the little parts, because those are what takes forever, you guys. Like, I forgot to do her headband. That's separate from her hair. I forgot to do like their ears and their nose. And so there I was at last minute doing those things. So that's why I'm saying, like, if I did the ears and the nose and the beard and the hair and the accessories, all those things, and get it out of the way and then keep it all in a bucket. Like, maybe I do a set for myself and then a set to sell for the next next year's show, at least it's done. I don't know. I'm just thinking, I'm thinking way ahead. But you know, time flies. The next thing you know, we're going to be at this time in a minute. Like, that's how it feels. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have a video next week. And that video, I will show you the other designs I've done as far as embroidery. There won't be any more crochet, I don't think. But I don't know. You never know with me because I am already bored. Like, I kept myself busy with the bracelets today. But what am I going to do all of next week? Like, there's one day that I'm going to dedicate to pricing for the estate sale. And then there's one day I'm going to dedicate to inventory because I haven't taken inventory. I need to make sure everything is priced, like as far as plushies and stuff. So maybe that'll be a video. Maybe I will drag everything in here and we could do that because in that other room, it gets really dark. There's like never light in that room. I don't like being in that room anyways. I like being in this room. But with that being said, oh no, and then next week, Wednesday, my bunnies are going to go get neutered. Is it neutered or sprayed? They're females. So I don't know. They're going to go have an operation. So luckily my daughter works at the vet. And she's like, I'm just going to pick up the girls and take them for you so you don't have to worry about it. Thank goodness. Because I would be like, what are you doing? I want to see, like, you know. So they're going to go and get that, and my daughter is going to watch them for, you know, that day or the next day. So they will be gone, but I will have to pick them up. I don't know. She said depending on how the surgery go, how they react, either I pick them up that day or she'll bring them to me, or I pick them up the next day. So I don't know if it's gonna be Wednesday, Thursday, but I know Wednesday they have a 7 a.m. appointment to get sprayed or neutered. I don't know what it's called. I think it's sprayed if it's female. I don't know. Anyways, so that's gonna be happening next week. But and then the following week after that, it's already estate sale time, and that week is just going to be dedicated to last minute, let's put this out if there's anything, because I've already gone through everything. But I may be like, you know what, I don't want this to work, because I do that a lot. So we'll see. Anyway, there's already 32 minutes of me just talking, so let me just shut up and wish you all a good weekend, because today is Friday. Oh my God, today's Friday the 13th, you guys. Woo! Lord. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend, and let me know what you're market prepping for, if you're market prepping. And this tutorial again is, I think, Greta Wings. That's how I just typed in tutorial for Santa and Mrs. Claus, and that's how I found it. It's a YouTube tutorial, so if you're interested in doing that, I loved it. It was easy to follow, and that's it. There is one crochet pattern that I really want to do, you guys. Like, I am so tempted to just leave those colors out in a project bag and buy the pattern on Etsy and do it, because I've been wanting this particular pattern for a while now, for myself, not to sell, for myself. And I don't know, because my wrist hurts and I think I need to just focus on other things, maybe try to relax, because I have a lot going on. I don't know. Anyways, let me just be quiet now. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll talk to you soon.